really good to see. All right, Payne and Pendergast with you. You know who wants to weigh in on? Larry-N-Stafford wants to weigh in on, I'm guessing wants to weigh in on the Coogs. What's going on, Larry?
Hey, what's going on, Sean and Seth? Hey, look, I'm going to get to the Coogs real quick. EJ Speed signing with the Texans. Nick and D'Amico are not playing, fellas, and I don't know why everybody thinks this means that it may be the end for Christian Harris and all this. D'Amico has always said that he wanted depth at linebackers. That's why when they started looking at Greenlaw and all these other dudes, they was going to always bring somebody in like they did with Devin White. Getting EJ Speed is something that I am all in on, man, because you cannot have enough dudes that can play that spot the way D'Amico wants to play football. And all you have to do, again, is go back and look at San Francisco, what he was doing with the linebackers there, and you'll understand what his vision is. Now, Son Seth, look, as a longtime Houstonian, back in 1978-79, man, we was watching the rise of the Houston Oilers, and they went up to Pittsburgh, and they stole a game from us when Mike Renfro caught that touchdown, and they kept the Oilers out of the Super Bowl in 78 and 79. And that was a body blow to Houston, man, because we knew the Oilers was on their way with Earl Campbell and everybody. And so then back in 1982, then we watched Michael Jordan with North Carolina hit a shot, man, against U of H, and North Carolina took U of H out then, right? And so then in 82, 83, we saw the advent of Five Slammer Jammer and Akeem and Misha and Michael Young and all these boys. And the city of Houston was on fire because everybody was going over there to Pasadena, going to Gillies and drinking and cowboying and oil and everything. And everything in the city was on fire. And we got our hearts ripped out in Albuquerque when North Carolina State dunked that basketball, man, and everything in the city just came to a halt. And I think that was one of the things that caused the entire city of Houston to shut down. That's why it took so long for him to get Metro Rail. That's why it took so long for him to just invest in U of H and everything. And if y'all remember, they were on the verge of closing the University of Houston down or merging it with Texas Southern and Third Ward and everything, man, because they did not believe and they did not fund that school over there in Third Ward, man, because they just was done with it. And now, as somebody who has invested a lot of money in U of H with my kids, to see that program do what they did in the NCAAs with Calvin Sampson and watching that team go out and just literally destroy Tennessee, it was one of the best things that I think could have happened to the University of Houston because now they are a Tier 1 university. They got a medical school over there. The students are proud, and the whole city is proud about what is going on over there in Third Ward, man. And I'm just here to tell you, as somebody who's going to definitely be trying to take his ass to San Antonio to watch his boys play Duke, this is something that everybody in the city should be galvanized by because Calvin Sampson is running a program that we can all be proud of. When you hear about NIL deals and you hear about all this transfer portal and all that other stuff, Calvin Sampson is one of them old school coaches that everybody would love for their son to play with. Fellas, I watched that game yesterday, and you saw Tennessee almost looking like they wanted to cry in the first 10 minutes, man, because you cannot emulate what U of H does on defense, and they found out the hard way after talking all that noise. Y'all get ready for your boy in there, say, man, he coming to drink, and
I appreciate you, Larry. Yeah, and it's amazing what Kelvin Sampson's done. I wasn't